POV. I need to tell this like a confession because I was wrong about someone. I thought it was just strange until I found out why a widower carried the collar from the dog he and his wife used to walk. At first, it did not feel like a huge story. It felt like one weird detail in a normal life, the kind of thing people notice for 2 seconds and then forget because they have their own problems. But some details are not random. Some details are little doors, and once you open them, you realize somebody has been carrying pain in plain sight. It started as one of those details everybody notices and nobody wants to ask about. People would whisper, make guesses, then move on because asking the real question felt too personal. That is why this hit so hard. Nobody was trying to make a scene. Nobody was trying to go viral. The sadness was quiet, which almost made it worse. Loud sadness asks for help. Quiet sadness learns how to sit at the table, answer texts, pay bills, and smile at the exact right times so nobody gets suspicious. There was always one physical thing in the middle of it, small enough to hold and heavy enough to ruin the room. That was the thing everyone missed. It looked ordinary until the truth came out. The truth was that a widower carried the collar from the dog he and his wife used to walk, and the habit was the only way somebody knew how to keep loving a person they could not fix, reach, or bring back. Once I understood that, the whole memory changed. The awkward pauses made sense. The strange routine made sense. Even the moments I used to judge started feeling like evidence that I had not been paying attention. Then came the part I keep replaying. Once the truth came out, every joke people had made felt cruel. The thing that looked weird was actually a person surviving the only way they knew how. There is a specific kind of guilt that hits when you realize someone was not being dramatic, annoying, or weird. They were surviving. They were using the only ritual they had left to stay connected to a person, a promise, or a version of life that no longer existed. After that, nobody tried to change the habit. They protected it. Sometimes the kindest thing you can do is stop asking someone to grieve in a way that looks normal, and that is why I keep thinking about it. The saddest stories are not always the ones with a giant twist. Sometimes they are the ones where a normal object turns into a memorial, a routine turns into an apology, and one person finally sees what another person has been trying not to say. Comment what you would have done if you found out this was the truth.